arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo Buddhaya. Good evening and welcome all of you to this evening Dhamma session. As usual, let us begin the session with taking refuge in the Triple Gem. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. Tisarana gamanang paripunnang. Let us chant Buddha Dhamma Sangha Vandana together. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijja charana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati. Namo tassa samma sambuddhassa swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko yehi passiko panayiko paccattang veditabbo vinyuhiti. Namo tassa niyani gassa dhammassa Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Vujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichipatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani attha purisa gala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho ahuneyo bahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyang ketang lokasati. Namo tassa atthariya puggala mahasanghassa Evang buddhang sarantanang dhammang sanghang ca bhikkhavo Bhayang vacham vitatang valo mahanso nahyasati Ganasara padithena dipena tamadhansina Tiloka dipang sambuddhang pujayami tamonudang Gandha sambhara yuttena dhupena hang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyantang puja bhajanamuttamang Vannagandha gunopetang etang kusuma santating Pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena punyena metena jahotu mokkang Puppang milayati yatha idang me kayo tatha yati vinasa bhavang Vandami jediyang sabbang sabbathane supatithitang saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddharupang sakalang sadam Yassa mule nisinno va sabbari vijayang aga Patto sabbanyutang sattha vanditang bodhipadapang Imete mahabodhi lokanathena pujitana mattude Vibhatti paribhaya sabba sampatti siddhiya sabba dukkhang vinasaya sabba bhayang vinasaya Sabbarogang vinasaya bhavidikayukadayakang Sabbalokang hitathaya paritantang bhanamahe Samantha Chakravalesu atra gachantu devata Saddhammang munirajassa sunantu saggamokadam Dhamma savana kalu ayang bhadanta Dhamma savana kalu ayang bhadanta Parita savana kalu ayang bhadanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Vipasisa chanamatho chakkhumantassa sirimato Sikhisapi chanamatho sabbabhutanukampino Vessabhussa chanamatho nahatakassa tapassino Namathu kakusandhassa marasena pamaddino Purnagamanassa namathu brahmanassa vusimato Kassapassa chanamathu vippamutassa sabbadhi Angirasassa namathu sakyaputtassa sirimato Yo imang dhammang desesi sabbadukha panundana Yechapi nibbhuta loke yatha bhutang vipassisum Te janang apisunatha mahantang vitasarada Hitang deva manussanang yang namasanti gotam Charana sampannang mahantang vitasaradang Vijjacharana sampannang buddhang vandama gotamanti Edena saccavajjena sottite hotu sabbada Edena saccavajjena sabbadukha vinassatu Edena saccavajjena sabbabhaya vinassatu Edena saccavajjena sabbaroga vinassatu Edena saccavajjena hotu te jayamangalam Edena saccavajjena patu te ratanatayam Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu Namo Buddhaya. Good evening to all the listeners, dear venerable monks and dear upasakas and upasikas. First of all, I extend my hearty greetings and metta to every one of you, hoping that you are all well and safe at your homes. Sincerely, I wish that everybody are keeping well during this period of lockdown. As we have already begun the talk with taking refuge in the Triple Gem, and then we did the chanting together, and chant an act of devotion, which brings about faith within our mind. The Buddhist chanting is not a ritual. When we recollect the qualities of Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, when we recollect in our mind the words of the Buddha, our mind is infused with saddha, with faith. And this saddha is the very foundation of spiritual practice. Now, saddha is not here a blind belief. Saddha is rooted with wisdom. So we did the chanting together and we paid our respects, our gratitude to the Buddha, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha. So, having performed this act of devotion, now our minds and body are energized, are activated. Now, let us practice meditation for some time. We will spend around 15 minutes in meditation, 15 to 20 minutes. So, I would ask each one of you, please take your suitable and comfortable postures. Get ready for the meditation practice. As this is the second step in our session, every time when we meet, we first do chanting and then we start meditation for some time, and then we listen the words of the Buddha. So uh, I would request all of you, please take a very comfortable and relaxed posture happily by ourselves, by knowing our mind, by spending some time for ourselves. Keep your body straight. Keep your back and neck upright. Place your hands on your lap. Your right hand should be on the left. Keep it on the lap. Close your eyes. Slowly you can pull your chin a little bit in so that you feel comfortable, so that your body is balanced. Feel relaxed in your whole body. Feel lighter and lighter. Loose and relax. Loose and relax. From the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. Completely relax your body. Part by part, part by part. Feel relax, relax and relax. Meditation begins with the relaxation of the body. That is, you prepare yourself. That is the preliminary requisites to practice meditation. Now, bring all the positive things into the mind. Feel very happy and joyful. Feel fortunate. Feel that you are so lucky that you have got this wonderful opportunity to sit and meditate together with me at this evening. Imagine that you are sitting in front of the Buddha and feel immensely grateful, feel immensely blessed that you have this opportunity today with you. To be born as human being is a great blessing. So also having born, you have got the healthy body and mind, all the sense faculties, and you have a healthy mind. To get the good body and mind is a great blessing. Even so, to hear the words of the Buddha, or even to hear the very word Buddha, is a great blessing. And to listen to the teachings and to get the opportunity to practice the Dhamma is also a great blessings. So you have all the conditions with you. You have all the necessary factors to be happy and peaceful. Feel very happy, feel joyful, feel blessed that you are born at a time when still the Buddha's teaching is available. The Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha is there. The Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha is still present in this world. Now, breathe out longly and forcefully. Take a few long and forceful breaths and bring your mind at the nostril area, below the nose, above your upper lip. Let go all your thoughts about the past and future. Focus your entire attention, focus your mindfulness at the door of the nose and remain mindful of the in-breath and out-breath. Focus your mind on your in-breath and out-breath at your nostril area or even at the stomach, at the abdomen where you can feel the breath. Wherever you feel the breath, you may observe at that particular area. If you are comfortable at your nostril, okay, you can do that. The incoming breath and outgoing breath, the incoming breath and the outgoing breath. When you breathe in, you note this is in breath. When you breathe out, you note mentally this is out breath. Just maintain the awareness, the mindfulness of each and every single breath as it comes in, as it goes out, naturally and normally. Breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and out. With an aware mind, with an alert mind, an attentive mind. Keep on observing your natural and normal breath. Bank of a river, and he is watching the flow of the water. Nevertheless, he is away by the flow. He just watches, observes the flow. Similarly, you watch the flow of the breath, not carried away by the mere in-breath and out-breath. Just stay peacefully, observe the breath, make note of it, and let go. The mindfulness is just, it's the guard. Just like a guard who is keeping an eye on everything and everybody who is coming in and out. Even so, with the help of your mindfulness, you put a sentry, you put a check on each and every breath. Breath is there all the time. The moment we are born until now, the breath is following us all the time. Breath is our lifeline. No breath simply means no life. If you have time to breathe, that means you have time to meditate. And you can do meditation all the time. Not only in sitting posture. Sitting posture is actually is very good, very suitable, but when you open the eyes and see the external world, or even when you do your activity, your work, or even you are walking or sitting or lying down, standing, whatever position, whatever posture we adopt, we can do meditation all the time. Sometimes your mind is maybe wander away or slip away from the meditation object. And that is very natural. In the course of your meditation practice, it may wander here and there, but you don't have to get agitated or upset. Just find out where your mind has gone. Just be mindful, just aware. Find out the where your mind is wandering. And when you know the fact, accept it. When you accept that my mind has wandered away, it has gone either to the past or to the future. Once you know that, then swiftly, easily, you can bring back your mind onto the meditation object and start again. You can start at any time, again and again. Whenever your mind wanders away, bring it back and start again observing your breath. Just stay peacefully Stay calmly. If you could able to feel the touch of the breath at the entrance of your nose, well, whatever sensation that crops up, whatever feeling, it may be cold or hot, or it may be a very smooth and subtle kind of sensation. Any kind of feelings, just make note of it, just notice. Shallow, rough or very smooth, long or short, whatever kind of breath you experience, just be aware of it. Do not react to it. Do not try to create anything through your imagination. Just be aware, that's all. Be mindful and stay peacefully. Let it be natural breath, bare breath. Don't try to control it. Patiently, perseveringly, keep on watching the breath. Stay peacefully, stay calmly and quietly. Enjoy within yourself the peace which is purely born out of your meditation practice. The peace which you experience from concentration. The peace which is coming directly from the stillness of the mind. Now, so long you keep busy yourself with anapanasati, we practice sometime anapanasati. Now we will do metta bhavana, meditation on loving kindness. Let us radiate the thoughts of goodwill and thoughts of universal love towards oneself and to all living beings. To begin with, visualize your smiling face. Slowly you change your meditation subject. Remember your smiling face, joyful and happy face. Just visualize, bring the image in your mind. Reflect that as if you are happy and you are smiling and you look so beautiful. You look so radiating. Now, project the powerful thoughts to yourself. Give metta yourself first. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be free from physical and mental suffering. May I live happily. May I be protected and secured from all kinds of dangers and sickness, worries and problems. May I take care of myself happily. May I grow in the path of blessings, path of Dhamma, and attain to the ultimate bliss of liberation, ultimate bliss of freedom from all kinds of suffering. May my parents, my teachers, my friends, my family members, relatives, all my near and dear ones be well and happy. May they be free from physical and mental suffering. May they grow up in the path of Dhamma. May they live happily, safely. May they be protected from all kinds of dangers and sickness and worries and tensions, fear and anxiety. May they live happily. May all people, all living beings in your dwelling place, in your area, or in the street, or in the city where you belong, in the country's great land of India, may all the people, all beings be happy and peaceful. May all people be free from all kinds of suffering and be liberated. So also throughout this globe, may all beings, all human, non-human, visible and invisible beings, or beings in different countries and continents, any kinds of beings, living beings, creatures, woman or man, beings in the lower planes or in the higher planes of existence, whether they are enlightened or unenlightened. May all beings in the entire world be happy and peaceful. May all beings in the whole universe, in its 10 directions, beings from the bottom of the world system up to the highest point of existence. May all beings be happy and peaceful. May all beings be free from physical and mental suffering. May all beings grow in the path of Sila, Samadhi and Panya. May all beings have happy mind. May all beings be free from greed, hatred and ignorance. May all beings be free from enmity, anxiety, cruelty, and all kinds of dangers and sickness. May all beings live happily and peacefully and be liberated. May all beings be liberated. May all beings be liberated. Sabbe satta abhirahontu. Sabbe satta abhyapachahontu. Sabbe satta anigahontu. Sabbe satta sukhiyatanang pariharantu. Dukkha munchantu yatha ladha sampattito ma vigachantu. Sabbe satta kammasaka kammadayada kammayoni kammabandhu kammapatisarana yang kammang karissanti kalyanang va papakang va tassadayada bhavisanti ti. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now, with a happy mind, with a joyful mind, you can open your eyes and just feel relaxed, feel active, feel energetic. Okay, so that was a wonderful evening session. I hope you all did together and enjoyed practicing meditation like that. I give my Anumodana. I'm rejoicing with all your efforts. We have almost done half an hour, and the time just flew like that. We didn't notice how the time flies. So when you actually do meditation as a regular practice, then you will enjoy it. You will experience the real test of meditation. Just like you eat delicious food and you enjoy eating those food. Similarly, when you do meditation and you plunged into it and you go deeper into it, then simply your heart will filled with inner joy and bliss. And you test a higher kind of happiness, which is beyond this sensory, sensual pleasures, you can say. So, the joy of meditation, the happiness born out of meditation, is really a supreme and it is highest kind of happiness. So I give my anumodana to every one of you for practicing together at least for some time. Now we will discuss the Dhamma. We have only 15 minutes time, and I will quickly come to the meditation topic. And today we will be discussing a very interesting, you see, topic, which is in simple word, we can say, think right and happy, think wrong and becomes unhappy and suffer. I repeat, think right and happy, think wrong and suffer. This is a simple topic, but it looks like very simple. Well, think right and be happy, think wrong and suffer. What does that mean? I will explain to you in quoting from the suttas and quoting from the Dhammapada. You know, in the last talk, when we had met in the last time, and we discussed about different kind of karmas, different kind of actions which we commit here and now in this life, and because of our own actions which we did or we performed throughout our living existence, and we create our destiny. That means as we do the karma, so also we get the result. For example, I told you in the last discourse, I'll just throw some light into it. Like a person who, if he does all kinds of papa and evil karmas, and Buddha said those karmas are actually kanha karma. Those karmas are called dark actions. Dark actions, that which in the sense these actions will take a person to a place where the darkness exists, and this karma will give its result in such surroundings, such environment where people will be fallen into darkness. So here darkness in the sense that means unhappy and most miserable place, a miserable existence. So if we do such kind of karma which is compatible of giving result in a very unhappy and in a miserable conditions, that karma is known as kanha karma, dark actions, right? Like in the human plane, the dark karma actually it gives results in the lower planes of existence, like Peta, Asura, Tirachana, mm, Niraya. These are the four awful and miserable planes of existence, and they exist below the human world. Like, for instance, the life of animals, a life of ghost, a life of hellish being, right? And in the life of demoniac beings like demons, their life actually they live in instinctive way. They don't have a mind and body like us. Their lifestyle, their existence is totally different from ours. So, and who have created that life? The life of animals, a life of ghosts, all those beings in the opal planes. Life actually they created by themselves by performing actions, those kind of unwholesome and dark karmas. That's the reason they landed off in that planes of existence. Similarly, there are even called bright karmas, like the karma which is very light and it gives happiness here and now and hereafter. And when a being, an individual, a person, when he performs such kind of karmas, for example, by giving dana or by following the silas and virtuous life, and by doing meditation, so to say, cleansing the mind, these kind of karmas which are brighter side, they are nonetheless the dark karmas, they are bright karmas, and these bright karmas, when we perform, and this will give us result in a brighter planes of existence, the fruits. Now, whatever the cause, here we try to understand the cause and effects of everything. Now, if the cause is bright, the condition is bright, very good, very wholesome and noble, and surely the result will be fructify in a brighter planes of existence, a brighter dimension, in brighter condition. So that's the reason the divine beings, or even some human beings, they live like devas, like gods. Right? The Buddha said there are beings who lives like devas, and there are also beings, even they are human, that they live like animals. They are not different, no difference from animals and ghosts and preta and so on. So the bright karmas, that is another kind of karmas. And there are karmas, a kind of mixer, both both category of karmas. That means the people, the beings, they perform both good karmas and bad karmas together. That means they at times they do wholesome karmas, good actions, bright karma, and at times they are so ignorant, they get deluded, and they perform the kanha karmas, the dark karma. So when they perform in that way, a combination of both good and bad, then similarly they create such a potency, such a power within that karma, and that power leads them. They lead to a plane like human world. In human world, we have both happiness and suffering. Why is that? Why human world is combination of both happiness and sorrow? Because in the past, because we have committed such kind of karma, and now also having born as human being, what we are doing now? We are accumulating fresh karmas. We are accumulating both good and bad. That is how the journey. That is how we attract it, and that is how we, so to say, we take rebirth, we reborn into this world. No alien beings, so no supernatural power has sent us to this world. So that is what the Buddha says. Karma is gati. Karma is just like a destination. Karma determines our destination. What karma we do, accordingly, our destiny is determined. Our destiny is, we set our destiny. So no one else choose or fix our destination. It is our own karma which determines, we choose where we should born. And there are last category of karma is, it is like the karma which actually makes an end of it. It is a superior kind of, highest kind of karma, a lokuttara karma, a karma action which takes us from a dimension of, from the world of mundane to the supermundane state. And that karma is known as the highest kind of actions, because that karma which will not take us to any planes of existence, that karma will not give you rebirth in any planes, and that karma is performed. It can be performed by anybody. The Buddha said that karma one can practice when we follow the path of Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, when we follow the Eightfold Path, the Noble Path, and that by following that Noble Eightfold Path, actually we are trying to make an end of all our karma, the store of karmas. Say, for example, the path of Noble Eightfold Path or the Dhamma path, which we are following, the Dhamma. The, the intention here, we try to, we follow a very life of discipline and strict discipline. We follow the silas to purify our bodily conduct, bodily actions, and we practice meditations. We purify our mental actions, and we develop concentration and vipassana, the practice of insight. When we do that, then our wisdom gets purified, our views, our understanding gets clearer and clearer. So all these are called purification of actions. So this karma, which is neither dark or bright, that is the highest kind of karma, which is in the dimension of lokuttara. So, dear Dhamma friends, I just mentioned about four kinds of karma in another way, in a as explained by the Supreme Buddha. There is karma which is dark, there is karma which is bright, and there are karmas both dark and brighter side. And the karma which ones, for example, think of the holy life like the monks or nun, or even the upasakas and upasikas who are committed to the path of Dhamma practice. So the path of Dhamma practice actually it is cultivation of purification. You are just purifying your actions through different levels, in bodily levels, verbal levels, and mental level. And these, having done those actions, you are actually not creating any fresh karmas. You're trying to get out of all this conditionality. You're trying to get out of the causes and conditions. You don't have any store like the power behind the actions so that it can take you to the next life. So you are trying to extinguish, trying to let go all actions, all your stories of actions which are stored in our mind. Formation, sankharas. Sankhara khanda is like that. That's karma formations. So, among actually, there is another important thing here, as I told in the beginning. All these actions actually it originates from our mind. That is why the Buddha said in the very first two gathas in the Dhammapada, the Buddha very clearly, emphatically, he expounded the importance of the mind. As I told you, if you think wrong, you suffer. When you think rightly, you are happy. So, with our thinking, with our thoughts, we create the world. So, Buddha says, Mano Pubbhangama Dhamma, Mano Settha Manomaya, Manasa Chepaduttena, Bhasati Va Karoti Va. Tato nang dukkhamanveti chakkang va vahato padang. That means mind precedes all mental states. They are all mind-made, created by mind. So mano pubbangama dhamma, mind is purbagami. This chitta, this mana, mind is precedes is all the time. All the rest of the dhamma, rest of the things, they follow the mind. Just like the example is given, if a person with an impure mind he speaks or act, suffering follows him like the foot of an ox. Like imagine the bullock cart. If our there's a bullock cart and the bullock cart is pulled by the bullocks. So the bullocks they are just like the mind. Mm. And this entire all the rich pole, you know, the body is just like the cart. It is running after the bull, after the ox. And similarly, and so long this mind, generated, so long this cart is pulled by this oxen, and so long the wheel will keep on following and rotating behind this ox. You see, so suffering in that way, if we speak with an impure mind, with an unwholesome mind, suffering follows us, just like the story of this ox and the bullock cart. The next example it is given like our own shadow, right? The Buddha says in the second gatha of Dhammapada, Mano Bubbangama Dhamma Mano Settha Manomaya Manasache Pasannena Bhasati Va Karoti Va Tato Nang Sukhamanveti Chayava Anapayini, which means mind precedes all mental states. They are all wrought by the mind. If a person speaks with a pure mind, happy mind, then happiness follows him, just like our own never departing shadow, our own shadow. So imagine here the example is very bright. It is not, as I told you, here if a person does good actions, if a happy mind, then his own shadow, wherever we go, it follows us. Whether we're sitting, when we sit, the shadow also sit. When you work or stand, the shadow follows us wherever we go. It's never depart us. Our own shadow. That means it is constantly, it will follow you. Not only here in this life, it will follow even life after. Think rightly. When you have a wholesome mind, when you have a good mind, then you will not suffer anymore. So the what is important is the manokamma, the mental actions. So that is very, very important. You have to take care of your mind because mind is the source of happiness, mind is the source of suffering. So the choice is ours. If we want to suffer, well, quality of life. This is very simple fact. There is no dogma, there is no speculations or this theory or that. None of that kind. It is very simple. So when you understand these very two gathas, two stanzas from the Dhammapada, I'm sure you will get a great relief. All your burden will be relieved off from all the burden. You will feel lighter. Oh, this is so true. This fact is so meaningful. It has got some deeper meaning. So try to be aware, try to cultivate a good mind, a happy mind all the time. If you take care only one thing, if you take care of your mind alone, you will see you don't need to do anything. You don't have to struggle or study and go to this place or that place in search of happiness. Only observe the mind, study your own mind, cultivate a good mind, a wholesome mind, a lovely mind, and let go all your unwholesome and evil and bad qualities from the mind. Try to maintain positive thoughts, wholesome thoughts, quality thoughts, beneficial and meaningful thoughts all the time. And then you will see here and now your life will be transformed. You are a happy person here and now. You don't have to pray for happiness. You don't have to beg from somebody. Please give me this, give me that, give me happiness. Nobody will give you unless you do by yourself, unless you know your own actions. So with this, I will leave at this. So thank you very much for listening patiently. We have come to the end of the session. So I wish may you all able to cultivate monokamma, cultivate a happy mind, a pure mind. It is not easy either, but you have to put forth effort. So with this, I would like to bless all of you for your happiness and well-being. And then I will share all the merits which we have accumulated from from this evening Dhamma talk, and I will share all the punya with every one of you for your good health, for happiness and peace of mind. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi dīghāyuko bhava यथा वारिवः पुरा परिपुरन्ति सागरम् एवमेव इतो दिन्नां पेतानाम् उपकप्पति इच्छितं पतितं तुम्हं क्षिप्तमेव समिज्जतु सब्बे पुरेन्तो सङ्कप्पो छन्दोपन्नो रसो यथा मणिज्योतिरसो अभिवादनशीलिस्स नित्यं बुद्धापचायिनो चत्तारो धम्मा वर्धन्ति आयुवन्नो सुखं वलन्ति भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वबुद्धानुभावेन सदा सोत्थि भवन्तु ते भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वधर्मानुभावेन सदा सोत्थि भवन्तु ते भवतु सर्वमङ्गलं रक्षन्तु सर्वदेवता सर्वसङ्घानुभावेन सदा सोत्थि भवन्तु ते साधु साधु साधु. May the blessings of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha surround your life with all the good things, with wisdom and well-being. May you all be protected, be safe from COVID-19. May you all enjoy good health, happiness and peace of mind. I, I do share all the punya and all the good things with all of you. May you all able to practice this Dhamma and keep your mind pure all the time and cultivate good actions, cultivate wholesome action through body, speech and mind. With this, I will conclude here, wishing everyone's good health and well-being. We will meet again in the next session. Namo Buddhaya. Stay safe, stay healthy.